Alright guys, here we are with another update to MX vs ATV Legends. This update I believe is 2.05 and it has some good stuff with it. It has some customization, it has some minor physics changes, it has some track changes, it has free ride additions to the game, specifically to the 2023 Pro Motocross tracks. So some of the stuff I'm sure was new and added, but there are a couple things that I'm not 100% sure. The patch notes were a little bit vague. They said like how they read and whatnot. So we got that. We do have leaderboards in the game, but not in the game at the same time. And we'll go over that and some online changes, some controller changes. So a bunch of good stuff. Let's jump into this and check it out. Starting with the customization. Let's jump over to the locker and check out the rider customization. Now, most updates, I usually say this every update video, but most updates we get some form of customization, either for the bike or the rider. I believe last time it was for the rider as well. It was the Alpine Stars gear, but this time we get 5 sets of Thor gear, which is pretty cool. One of them is color customizable. And then we check out the matching pants to go with it. So 5 sets of gear, pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I always want to see more rider customization. But again, most update videos we get, or updates to the game we do get some form of customization. So this is cool. The Thor Prime Rival gear, awesome stuff. Now, they did add a controller setting, so we always had feedback, vibration in the controller, but now it'll be a bit different. Depending on what platform you're playing on, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, the feedback will be different. So, pretty cool, kind of depending on like your RPMs and stuff. And then they did adjust to the online playlist. Supercross races are 5 laps, motocross races 3 laps, and then I don't know, I know rain was kind of an issue. People were asking for the rain to be toned down. I don't know if they did that, but yeah, online has been changed. I don't play online too much, but good changes for sure. Now jumping over into the track changes. So we have Loretta Lynn's here, and this track, I didn't really play on this track for 2023. We didn't even do a video on it. I didn't have time, so I didn't see the real life event either, so I don't know what they did exactly. There are a couple things that felt a bit different, and I know some people were upset that you could jump through the 10 commandments, I believe is what they're called there, so easily, but it's a video game. It's the way it is, so I don't really have a problem with it. After that section, I think they might have made a change there, and then this section is a little bit different. So the way we hit this table, I think, feels a bit different, but beyond that, I'm not really sure. And it said to the track to make it more like the actual event. So you guys, I'm asking you, do you see what specifically was changed? I mean, I think I got it right with after the 10 commandments there and then that table section, but maybe there's a couple other minor tiny things that they changed. Like I went back and checked out Southwick, the changes they made there, and I think most of them were just like having braking and acceleration bumps into the corner, so you could kind of like jump into the ruts, kind of like what Jet Lawrence does. So it could be something as minor as that, but yeah, I mean, these were the track changes. They only hit Loretta Lynn's, and yeah, I missed Iron Man, so I don't know, but they didn't have time to get Iron Man yet in this patch, so that's those changes. And then this is the free ride stuff. So this would be Bud's Creek. So correct me if I'm wrong, but this thing wasn't here. So we had the jumps by the barn, but these 3 ramps with this one big dirt landing, I'm pretty sure this is new in this area, and it's on the back side of the oval track with the Supercross track inside of it. And then what I'm gonna do is jump over the fence here. And then I don't remember this. I'm pretty sure this is new as well. So this ramp and this huge ascend over the house or the barn or whatever, the barn landing on the backside. So that's at Bud's Creek. I'm pretty sure all that stuff has been added. And then this would be Thunder Valley. And I went back and checked 2022. Thunder Valley the hillside was way, way, way different than it is now. And I don't know if this was here, this hill climb stuff, because when I did 2023 Thunder Valley is when they added the weather. So I didn't really, I mean, I free rode a bit, but most of it was in the rain, and I didn't really check out the hillside. So was this here? If this was here, this isn't new, but I'm pretty sure this was added in this update. And the update I said was kind of vague, but it said it added a bunch of ramps and some free ride features or something like that. So this would count as free ride features, and it's kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool. It isn't really that difficult. The bike wheelies pretty easy, but it's not that difficult, but it's still cool. It's a cool feature. And then we do this ginormous send back down the hill, which this was here. These ramps were here because I believe I opened the video sending it back down the hill. I'm surprised we didn't crash because that was a full send, but pretty cool. Those were the main changes. And now I do show you a few other ramps throughout the Pro Motocross replica tracks. They like have well, you see it here. This is at Unadilla. They have like a stacked line of ramps that you can hit, and it is pretty satisfying trying to, you know, land in between them and then jump out, but it was pretty easy to crash. But yeah, I mean, this definitely wasn't here. This would be some of the ramps that they were talking about, and like I said, they are scattered throughout specifically the 2023 Pro Motocross replica tracks. This would be High Point, same thing. I mean, we have all those jumps in the back, but those were there. And then this isn't new, but I was kind of messing around, and this was like the best run I've ever had through this like straight rhythm thing at High Point. I mean, the lines we're taking are massive. Maybe you can do bigger ones, but I've never quadded to the back. That's sick. I mean, I don't care who you are, that's freaking awesome. Super arcadey, but it was pretty fun. So that kind of wraps up most of the changes. Now, the physics change, the main physics change was that they toned the clutch boost back a tiny bit. Now, I didn't really notice it, so don't freak out. It won't be like you don't have clutch boost, but they made it not boost as long, I believe. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what the patch notes said. So clutch boost has been toned back a tiny bit. And then I said something about the leaderboards. So leaderboards are in the game right now currently, but we can't see them. The part that the player can see isn't there, but they're implemented into the game. They said they want to monitor them and make sure they're collecting the right data and no bugs and stuff. They don't want to release something really buggy and have it be broken, right? Better to put it in the game, see how it does, and then assuming it's all good, I'm pretty sure it should get released in the next patch or two. I mean, I don't know if they said that, but assuming it's in the game already, right? They would just have to unlock the part that the player sees. It should be good. So hopefully the leaderboards are good and we can have those in the game. I know they should have been there a long time ago, but they weren't. And you know, I'm not really a hot lap kind of guy. I mean, I like hot laps. Fast lap. I should say fast lap. I'm not really a fast lap kind of guy. I like hot laps, just good, clean laps. I do them all the time in free ride just because they're kind of fun and they're really satisfying. But yeah, so that's in the game, and that's a majority of the patch. There is some small stuff. If you noticed, and it's such a minor thing, and it really doesn't matter, but the text at the main menu was bigger. And I noticed it right away. I was like, whoa, what's going on? It feels like I'm closer to the menu. No, they increased the size of the menu font for whatever reason and some other stuff. So there's some really small changes like that I probably didn't get. Again, I don't have the patch notes next to me. I kind of cruise over them, pick out the main stuff, and then some of the minor bugs and whatnot I don't cover. So if you want to know what those are, go check them. Go check out the patch notes, and you can know for sure. There was a couple specific Xbox, PlayStation patches or fixes that were in the notes as well. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. So good patch, definitely good. But what we're really excited for, come on, is the throwback tracks, right? Throwback Supercross tracks. Hopefully they're coming soon and we can check them out. And yeah, I mean, the motocross season, the tracks were awesome, but motocross is over. Yes, we have the playoff races and stuff yet, but what I'm really looking forward to are the throwback tracks and some other stuff that can't really talk about. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. How do you feel about the patch? What are you excited for, huh? What are you excited for? Are you excited for the throwback tracks? I'm pretty sure you are. And again, what do you think about the patch? I think it was good. It was kind of small patch, but definitely some good stuff inside of it. So, again, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.